roasted root vegetables, carrots from the food bank, Idaho potatoes from the food bank, yams from the food bank, white sweet potato from the food bank. Sweet, simple ingredients. Salt, I'm using pink Himalayan salt, black red pepper, chimichurri or any dried herb, garlic powder, smoked paprika, cayenne. Real simple, and we will use, I'm going to do this really quick. Chop them all up, and we'll be back. Oven at 400 degrees, preheated. I'm doing 2 Idahos. My cookie sheets are getting kind of full. So the last is the white sweet potatoes. I've already washed everything. I think I'm going to only do half of this. Oil. Because I'm using 400 degrees, I'm using this instead of olive oil. It has a higher smoke point. Salt. Pepper. Garlic powder. I kind of like a lot of garlic. And smoked paprika. Smoked paprika. cayenne if you want. And last but not least, chimichurri, which is really dried herbs. You can use dried parsley, dried thyme, whatever dried herbs you have on hand. I like this one. And I think I'm going to just kind of rub it all together. And there it is. Roasted roots. And we are putting a little season, and we're putting yummy, yummy in the tummy. Easy. Everything from the food bank. Everything. Root vegetables. Yummy. Yummy. Alright. And they go. We received this huge container of Greek yogurt. So I'll be using Greek yogurt to make a little dip for our roasted vegetables, which will consist of a little lemon juice, salt, pepper, and of course a little bit of green onion. So let's get started. Alright, so a lot of yogurt. But this is actually better than sour cream, which I really love with roasted potatoes. But we're going to use what we have from the food bank. And just a little bit of juice. Not that much. We will cut our green onion. Make them really small. I think that's enough. Put a little salt. And a little pepper. Give it a little stir. Probably should use a smaller spoon. This kind of gives it kind of a Indian kind of, we added a little bit of dill. Kind of tarty yogurt flavor. Right. That over there. Our lemon's over here. Wipe off our counter. Put it back there. And bring over the roasted veggies. 25 minutes, and the roasted Idahos are done sticking a little bit, and the yams are done. They're not sticking. Oh, yeah. And the carrots. So let's plate, y'all. Let's plate. Yummy. Roasted veggies. Start with a spoonful of those crunchy, wonderful Idahos. And And then let's go straight for these soft, sweet yams. Come on. Right there. And we'll add some of those white sweet potatoes. They go over with the sweet potatoes. And then last but not least, our sweet carrots. Adding a few more Idahos. Those crunchy bits. Finish it with a little bit of olive oil. So we roasted it in the avocado oil, but we're finishing with our EVOO. I think I would like just a little pinch of salt. I tasted it. You just want just a little dash. Finish that up right there. How's it looking, y'all? I think it's looking kind of good, don't you? Alright, then let's put a little bit of our, you know how we do it, make it all pretty. Now this is a nice side dish, but to be honest, I like to eat this as a snack. Beautiful. So now the taste test, right? Have it. Roasted roots from the food bank. Sweet carrots. Russet Idaho potatoes. And yams. And white sweet potatoes. And then our little dipping yogurt sauce. So you know what time it is. You know what time it is? It is time to throw down. Alright, let's start with the Idaho. Let's do a crunchy one. Oh, there we go. I want a crunch. See that, y'all? See that nice crunch? Put a little bit of that, dip it, and a little bit of yogurt. 1, 2, 3, 4. I like a potato chip, y'all. Alright, next. This is a white sweet potato. White sweet potato, see it? Dip it. Really soft in the middle. A little crunchy on the outside. Alright, next. So a little one. Yam, roasted yam, see it? A little dip. Here we go, y'all, here we go. That's my favorite. A little bit of that cayenne. Wonderful. Last but not least, our sweet carrot. So good, y'all. 1, 2, 3. No, this is so good. Roasted potatoes, Idaho's, yams, white sweet potatoes, and sweet carrots, y'all. We can do this all from the food bank, quick and easy. Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all. Love you. Bye. Shelter in, y'all. Wear your mask. And thank you, food bank. Thank you. Thank you. Yummy, y'all. We can do this. You can do this. Bye. Love you. Bye. Stay safe. Bye. Bye. Bye.
But cities and states around the country.
I'm scared, to be quite honest with you.
Shardea Fuqua lives in Detroit with her 1-year-old daughter and 2-year-old son.
Can you point to a letter, Chloe? Wow.
Since the pandemic began, according to the Brookings Institute, 17% of moms with children 12 and under say their kids are not eating enough because they can't afford food. That's a 460% jump from 2018.
In my community in Detroit urban areas, is not a lot of opportunities to have really healthy food. I'm going to be really clear and honest with you. I live in Highland Park, Michigan. They do sell foods that are not maybe expired and high-priced foods.
For a lot of people, having the kids at home, it's like, well, we've got to be more creative. We've got to make sure they're not bored. Those are the biggest concerns. But in your community, the concerns are much greater than that.
Absolutely, the concerns are greater. I can't think about creative activities because I'm thinking about, I'm about to get evicted. I know I need to feed you today.
It's taken a virtual village to help parents like Shardea. She was among 200 families offered a $500 grant by Focus Hope, a Detroit charity helping with essentials and missed bills.
That money really supported me with bills.
Money that likely wouldn't have arrived if not for an anonymous network of Black donors with means.
What we really understand is that as a community, we have to take care of ourselves. We can't rely on anyone else to take care of ourselves.
Scott Mills, president of BET, realized how the virus was hitting communities of color early on and sprung into action.
While the country was focused on how this was going to impact the country at large, we very specifically focused on, holy cow, the effect of this on the African-American community is going to be uniquely devastating because it's going to compound these pre-existing conditions.
Pre-existing conditions like food insecurity. And while the daily struggle among African Americans is real, there are those in the top tier, CEOs, business executives, others who want to give back. An Urban Institute study found of any race, Black families contributed the largest proportion of their wealth to charities.
And nearly 1 in 8 Americans say they do not have enough to eat each week. That's according to the latest census data. NBC News correspondent Jake Ward is joining me now. He's outside a food pantry in San Francisco.
That's right, Allison. You know, the irony of being in this incredibly wealthy, incredibly prosperous city and then seeing so many people need food has been shocking today. You know, they emptied 4 trucks like this in order to serve about 800 people, 200 people an hour pouring through this, where volunteers have been packing up, you know, all the basics of life, milk, onions, potatoes, broccoli in these convenient bags that they then hand out to people, only too grateful to get the help.
Pre-COVID, we were serving around 30,000 households every single week. Post-COVID, we're serving around 55,000 households every single week. But now we have a new group of folks, and they come to us. Sometimes they don't know how to navigate the line. Sometimes they're embarrassed. Oftentimes, you know, they self-select out. They think other people need the food more than we do. So we have to encourage them, if they need food assistance for their family, to come and get a bag of food.